Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mark Nicholson coming to you from Larkins GMC in Tomah, Wisconsin. Got a great looking lineup of a lot of the vehicles GMC has to offer. We've got that train down on the end. That's their only train right now. We've got some half-ton regular cab trucks, some 3/4 ton trucks. We've got 3 2026 Acadias are in. We've got 1 Canyon left. We've got some nice 3/4 ton trucks left. We've got a Yukon Denali down on the end. We've got a great lineup of used vehicles also, but the one I'm going to be showing you today, we're going to be going through a new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500. This is in the SLT. This has got the 5.3 liter V8 engine in it, 10-speed transmission. Exterior color is sterling metallic. Interior color is jet black leather. So we're walking around this vehicle. This vehicle does offer a 3-year 36,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 5-year 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. Just pointing out a few things as we walk around it. There's that SLT grille. You've got your sensors, your camera system all the way around it. It's got the 360 camera system. We'll go into that in just a little bit. It's got tow hooks there. There's the SLT rims and tire package that comes along with it. Labeling for that 5.3 V8 engine. Dropping down to the bottom there, it's got some step assists that are on it. It does have proximity keys, so when you come up to the vehicle, if you've got the keys in your pocket or your purse, push that small chrome button on the button on the handle there. You can have that door unlock, or you can have all of the doors unlock. It does have the X31 off-road package, so we'll explain that to you in just a little bit. Got the spray-in bed liner. Does have this multi-pro tailgate. So we're going to push the bottom button and we're going to push the top button. You got one more button to push here and then this step will drop out. Now you get a nice step to get up into that vehicle. Again, this exterior is the sterling metallic. There's a walk around the outside. Let's take a closer look at the inside. All right, before we go inside this one, let's go ahead and talk about some of the options that it does have. It's got the GMC Pro Safety package, so it's got the automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, front pedestrian braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, following distance indicator, INTELLIBEAM-AUTO high beam system, 13.4-inch diagonal color touchscreen GMC premium infotainment system. It's got 8 years of OnStar basics, remote start, dual zone climate control, rear HVAC vents, heated front seats, 10-way power seats in the front, driver seat and mirror memory settings, steering wheel is wrapped and heated, does have that GMC multi-pro tailgate, power folding and heated mirrors, LED fog lamps, rear window defroster, and rain sensing wipers. Those are the standard options that are on the vehicle. Let's talk about some of the options that were added onto this one. So this does have the SLT Premium Plus package, so you've got your SLT convenience package with your front bucket seats, the ventilated front seats, wireless charging system, the Bose premium sound system, great sounding system, folks, if you haven't heard it before. Power rake and telescoping steering wheel. SLT preferred package is the adaptive cruise control, rear sliding rear window, heated second row outboard seats, Sierra Safety Plus package with the rear cross traffic alert braking, rear pedestrian alert, high definition surround vision camera system, trailer camera provision, trailer side blind zone alert, front and rear park assist, safety alert seat, comes with the pro-grade trailering system, so you got your in-vehicle trailering app, your hitch guidance with hitch view. The X31 off-road package has the off-road suspension, the hill descent control, skid plates, a heavy-duty air filter, and the integrated dual exhaust. Also comes with the all-weather floor liners. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the inside. All right, here we are coming through the driver's side. There's your mirror and seat memories. Options for unlocking, locking the doors, rolling down the windows, moving the mirrors. Some labeling for that Bose premium sound system. Just a shot at that floor liner package. Power seats and lower lumbar. Options over here on the left. Electronic parking brake. 2-speed transfer case. So you've got your auto, your 2-wheel high, your 2-wheel, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low. Different options for your modes and trailering modes. Several different options for your interior and exterior lighting. Here's that telescoping steering wheel. pushing the button in and out, up and down. Vehicle does have the INTELLIBEAM headlight system. So at night, when you have your bright lights on, if you have that system turned on, if it detects a vehicle in front of you, either the tail lights or the headlights, it'll automatically dim those lights down. When that vehicle passes you or you pass it, your lights will automatically go back on bright. Left side of the steering wheel, this controls your cruise control. This button here controls your adaptive cruise control and your regular cruise control. So you can toggle through that and see what you have on. So right now we're on regular cruise control, so it's just going to work like any other regular cruise control that you've used. Holding that button again and pushing it, you'll see that I'm toggling on the adaptive cruise control. So the adaptive cruise control, if you're traveling down the interstate, you've got your speed set at, let's say you're going 75 miles per hour. There's a vehicle in front of you that's going 70 miles an hour. You're going to come up behind that vehicle, and based upon how close you've told it to stay or get, with your gap adjust, so there's 1, you go back to 3, so you're telling your vehicle to stay further away. It's going to come up a safe distance behind that vehicle. It'll slowly, gradually go down to the speed of the vehicle in front of you. You're going to turn your left lane on, you're going to turn into that left lane, and if there's nothing in front of you at that point, then it's automatically going to go back up to 75 miles per hour. And all you've had to do is turn your turn signal on, move into that lane, and away it goes back up to 75 miles per hour. Your heated steering wheel, controlling your Bluetooth phone. Options on this side controls the driver information center in front of you. So we'll toggle through a few of those so you can take a look at them. That LED screen now, there's no manual gauges on that entire screen. It's all LED based. So there's lots of different options that you can look at on your left, right, and at the very bottom to get the vehicle and see things that you want to see while you're driving. Coming over to that premium GMC infotainment system. We'll go back to the main screen. It does have the trailering package that's built into it. So you do have that integrated trailer breakdown here. That trailer packaging system, you can put in numerous different vehicles. It'll keep track of things for you, keep track of the mileages that you have on it. And that's simply done by adding a trailer into it. And then each time you plug in a trailer, it's going to ask you what trailer you're plugging in. Here's the settings on the vehicle. Generally speaking, a majority of this information in the settings will take care of itself, but where you can go to get things defaulted and working how you want to is in the vehicle portion of it. So as an example, the collision detection systems. So we're going to click on that one. You're going to see there's a full gamut of collision detection systems, including an alert seat. So the alert seat, when there's something going on the right side of the vehicle that it wants to alert you to, the right side of your seat will vibrate. Sorry about that, I accidentally hit a button. Let me get back into that. Right side of the seat will vibrate if something's on the left side will, etc., so forth. If you don't necessarily like that vibrating seat, you can turn it off. Going down actually into the collision detection systems itself, emergency braking. So right now, as the vehicle comes off the manufacturer's lot and our lot, the automatic emergency braking is on to alert and brake. So if it thinks you're going to imminently be involved in an accident, in an attempt to minimize the accident, not necessarily keep you out of the accident, but to minimize the accident, the vehicle will brake for you. However, and we do not recommend this, you can change those settings and you can either shut the entire system off or you can set it to just alert and the vehicle won't brake for you. Again, we don't recommend that, but you do have the options of changing that. So there's lots of different things in this area here that you can default and get the vehicle to work how you want it to work. Let's go into that camera system. So this does have the 360 high definition camera system. Picture on your left is that 360-degree shot all around the vehicle. Picture on the right is controlled by the buttons that are on the bottom. The orange line is telling you that this is the button that's controlling this picture at the right side. The orange button at the top means this view is looking forward. If you push that again, now it's looking to the rear. So now we're going to this picture. We're looking straight down at the rear of the vehicle, straight down at the front of the vehicle. Going to another shot. This means we're looking straight from the sides forward, from the sides back, and straight down at the hitch. Nice thing about that is when you do put the vehicle in reverse, putting your thumb on the left side, We're in drive. Putting your thumb on the left side again, pushing it forward. Now you're in reverse. When you do that, the correct camera system will always turn on. Doesn't matter what you were looking at, it will always turn on to the correct camera system to the reverse. I'm going to put the vehicle back in park, and there we are. Let's go into your radio system. You're going to have AM, XM, AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth. You'll be able to listen to news for a period of time while you have a Wi-Fi system set up. And you'll also be able to USB in any type of device and listen to what's on that. The vehicle does have a Google Assistant, so you can actually talk to it. And how that works, if I turn the map on, so the map is on and running in the background, and I'm driving around and I decide I want to go to a certain address, I just talk to the radio. And I say something like this: "Hey Google, go to 805 Superior Avenue, Tomah, Wisconsin."
All right, 805 Superior Avenue.
And away you go. So a couple other things that it does is, "Hey Google, go to radio 94.5.
Sure, playing 94.5.
Oh, I must not have the volume turned up very much. "Hey Google, turn up the radio."
Got it.
And it turns the radio volume up. So there's numerous different things you can do with that. You can do the directions, you can do your radio volume, radio station, turning your temperature up and down, turning your fan speed up and down, turning your heated and ventilated seats on. Lots of different options you have with that Google radio system. All right, from there I'm going to take you down to the line below. This is your lane assist, your park assist, your auto stop start, dropping your tailgate, your four-way hazards, traction control, downhill assist, and a button that will automatically push down all four windows. Only takes the windows down, does not take the windows back up. Here's your keyless start system. Foot on the brake. You got to have the key fob in the vehicle. Foot on the brake, push the button, it'll start the vehicle. Push the button again, it'll shut the vehicle off. Here's your integrated braking system. Here's your ventilated seats for the driver's side, heat. You also have those for the passenger side. And then your HVAC system for your air conditioning and heating. We went through how to place the vehicle in park, reverse, and neutral, and drive. Here is your remote that you have. Got options for unlocking and locking the doors. Your remote start of the vehicle. Remote start of the vehicle, you just make sure you have the vehicle locked. And if you do not have a remote in the vehicle, it should work by pushing this button twice. If you have a remote in the vehicle, when you try to do that, it will not remote start the vehicle. And then you can drop the tailgate. A couple beverage holders, wireless charging station for the phone, glove box. You got an inverter in this vehicle for small 110 outlet items. Glove box down below, and that's also a glove box up top by pushing this button right here. Up to the top here, we've got our options for opening the rear window. This rear sliding window, interior lighting options. You've got 3 garage doors here, and then this is your OnStar package that comes with the vehicle. You have that package for 8 years. OnStar basic package. Let's go ahead and take a look at that second row. All right, coming into the back row here, you do have seating for 5 total in this vehicle, so you've got 3 in the back seat. Bottom does open up for some storage. If you don't have 3 in the back seat, you do have an opportunity to lay the armrest down, and that doubles as a beverage holder. You got some nice storage on both sides of the back. It's another shot of that floor protection package. Your HVAC vents, heated seat buttons, as well as a couple additional USB options for charging your devices you have in the vehicle. So there we have it. There's our 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 with a 5.3 liter V8 engine. Exterior color is that beautiful sterling metallic. If you're interested in this vehicle, call Larkins GMC. The phone number here is 608-372-2161. Again, this is Mark Nicholson coming to you from Larkins GMC in Tomah, 608-372-2161. Thanks much and have a great day.